What is up, YouTube? This is your girl, Killer Rose. Sorry I haven't been on for a while, work, right? So, this is gonna be my prediction. I'm gonna say this, and it's gonna be the last time, but because of all of this allegations, that are being against on Candace Owens, my prediction is Erica Kirk could, have a defamation case against her. And yes, I do have my handy dandy notebook. So she's gonna have for me, I would definitely do this. Why? Because it was terrible looking at the comments in Turning Point USA. There was just a lot of people that were just clowning on Erica Kirk. Obviously there's a lot of people that were just freaking hammering her and just saying a lot of mean things. But if it was me, I would have definitely sued Candace Owens for false allegations against her. And it's not just false allegations. This is like serious crimes that she is basically trying to pin on Erica. So, and it was terrible. To say that a person is suspicious or is guilty of murder, and yes, that's what it is that Candace Owens is saying that Erica Kirk is responsible or at least have involvement in Charlie Kirk's death, which is so crazy. We already see it so far that TPUSA, okay, Turning Point USA, and they're already like filing a lawsuit against Candace Owens to cease and desist. However, I did not see Erica Kirk having to have a defamation case against Candace Owens. Now, if these two things like really come about, then she won't be able to speak their names. Yeah, sure, there will be heavy fines, and really depending on what judge it is and how the judge like roll it out and say, okay, where instead of them telling you, we, the court, are telling you, Candace Owens, that you cannot publish or make any more content based on the Turning Point USA name and any allegation with Erica Kirk following. If we catch you or they have any evidence regarding you stating their names, you'll be fined heavily, and if we see fit, we will put you in jail. And that's the bottom line. I really think Erica Kirk should follow this suit. I don't think it's gonna happen, but if it is, I would have done it. The comments were just so disrespectful, and they just did not. It's crazy. You've seen it. I've seen it. I don't think Erica Kirk has been around in the internet. I have. I know how to take backlash. Listen, I'm a person who loves to game, and yes, it's heavily male dominated. However, I know, know through the system, okay? I know to work my way around it, and sometimes I can take the heat. I can. And if I can't, I just disengage and just trying to, just to touch grass basically and live on my life, right? I'll be like, okay, everybody hates me right now. I'll just touch grass, and then when everything cools down, I'll be able to get back on and deal with the heat, right? And some people are just gonna move on to new topics because that's the world today. So that they do latch on to topics. And my God, guys, I mean, this, I would have done it 110%. I mean, you damage a person's reputation. Not only you damage their reputation, but you damage their business. You just, I mean, there's a lot of issues at play. For me, for Candace to say like, oh, but it's an opinion. Yes, it's an opinion. However, 6 million people, or at least a half bracket of that, believe like literally of what you're saying about Erica and Turning Point USA. It doesn't matter if you have an opinion or not. If you do have an opinion in that regard, you don't have an excuse. You make the videos, you first, in the beginning of the video, you say it clear and you say it loud and clear, that this is an opinion statement only. No one should take it seriously. At least to the ability where people can understand these are just false allegations that that basically is not leading towards something that's hard evidence. And I swear, I mean, if this keeps on going on, let's say if Turning Point won, right? Okay, but because of that being the case, I'm just saying what if, okay? I'm not saying that they are. I'm just saying what if. I'm saying if this would have happened where they won, I bet you 9 out of 10, because I'm not going to say 10 out of 10. It could go both ways, right? Candace Owens could stop, or she could proceed by not saying the name of Turning Point, but because of Erica Kirk not filing a defamation, a case against Candace Owens is gonna be like on Erica Kirk. I really think so. I'm not sure, but that's just my prediction. I mean, it's absolutely crazy that people like happen to be brainwired with other people and their opinions, not think for themselves, not even try to think for themselves. Like, they don't question the ability, could this person be right or could this person be wrong? Let's do the research, read an article, possibly a news source, something that can, that they are already covered and that's already there. And it's insane the amount of misinformation that is spewing out in this world. I mean, there's a lot of misinformation. That's why I say check your resources. I put my sources in here because the fact that, I mean, like, I feel like I really wanted to change on how I speak, on what point that I'm trying to make, and how I could show everyone that what I say is not just an opinion, but a fact of what I've seen, what I've heard, and what it is, what website I've seen it on. And it's gonna be crazy. But yeah, I mean, I make sure that I say my stuff correctly. I don't like to spin off a different avenue, and then everyone's like, what are you talking about? And don't even know what I'm trying to say. And so besides all this, right, because I'm giving you a huge background, but it's basically, that's my prediction. I think I'm going with it, but with her consistently saying that Erica Kirk has killed her husband, stop the yappering. Stop talking about things. If you have something, for me, I say just put the evidence out there. Let the police handle it. Let's say, here, I got concrete evidence that Erica has actually been involved with Charlie Kirk assassination, and that's it. You don't have to go to the public. You don't have to talk to people. You can actually go to the police department, which is nearby you. I'm serious. It's, if you have concrete evidence against the person, that's what you do. You talk to the police department. You don't call 911. That's a waste of resource. Just go to the police department and say, I believe and I think someone has committed a crime, and a serious crime, and I want to be able to put it on the books, and that's that. And then they'll take it from there, and then they'll be like, okay, what you got? And then you just show them pictures, screenshots, whatever. You take the evidence, you bring it to them, and you make sure. But stop saying like stuff like that. That's not sticking. I'm sorry. It's crazy how people have like their minds wrapped up into other people's shenanigans. I'm just a person. Some people will disagree, and that's fine. I have no like obligation to change your mind, to force you, to do anything. Because, it's just common sense. You're gonna believe what you believe until I change your mind. And that's just my job as a person, is to have conversations, to show the world that it's okay to be wrong. It's okay to be wrong, guys. It's okay someone can come up and say, actually, Rose, this is what really happened. And I can show you proof. Here's another source. A lot of people don't talk about this, but here you go. And I'll be like, oh, shoot. Wow, okay. I obviously haven't done my homework well enough that I got like a C plus, out of it. Not even a B plus. I'm not even, like half wrong. I'm like almost all the way wrong. I could have like a D, but if you don't know, D, for college, it's not a good thing. You have to be C or plus, man. I'm sorry. If you have a D or D minus, you failed. You automatically failed, and you really need to really do your groundbreaking research. Otherwise, you just on your terms, you will have to be based. You have to be based on what you have to say. I'm sorry. That's the truth. That's the truth on all of this. But if you have gotten this so far, thank you guys. I'm not sure. I'm just gonna be making more videos. It's gonna be a short weekend for me. Hopefully I get VTO, so I could probably make more videos, but we'll see. I don't know, guys. I really don't know. But it's absolutely insane. Poor Erica Kirk, man. I really hope you do this, because if Candace Owens keep doing this, like, just doing all of that without going to the police, that's your opportunity, is to shut it down. I wouldn't wait today, or, until the end of the day, tomorrow, or a few months from now. My best bet is she's probably going to wait that long just to see if Candace is really gonna be talking still, and she's gonna gather much evidence that she possibly could in this case. I think so. I really do. If she haven't done it already, she's probably processing it and say, can I have a defamation case against her? So much so that I could show it to the judge, repeatedly being harassed by others, and actually shut it down. Because that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that she could really, really have something that could really pin against Candace. I'm serious, guys. This is something you don't play around with, especially if someone is suing you. You know, the police or someone will be like, you know, they'll just tell you right then and there. They'll show up. They'll receive you. You know, they'll give you the paper, the copy. You know, both people will receive it. I mean, it's insane how it goes, but both people are going to show up in court, literal court, and the person who is suing you, if you don't show up to court, they'll win the case. They will. And that's why she has to. She has to show up and defend her allegations against Turning Point USA. I mean, I'm being serious, guys. It's insane. But yeah, if you like it so far, please like, comment, and subscribe. But yeah, other than that, guys, I'll see you guys later. All right, peace.